guys, it's Laurelei, and if you have sensitive ears and don't enjoy profanity, I suggest you skip ahead about 30 seconds, because I have been sitting on this couch for 4 fucking hours, fucking around on my ukulele, waiting for the fucking football game to end so that I could fucking record. Because I don't understand why all fucking Midwest civilization has to stop so that some fucking Neanderthals can get out on the field and throw a ball at each other. The funding of which sport is sapping away at the American education system. Sorry, I hate football. I really hate football, and I live next to a football stadium. So, fuck me, am I right? Now that that's over and this video's been demonetized. Yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist. I want to apologize for the reaction I had to Thursday's episode, because going back and editing it and everything, I realized normally I probably wouldn't have had that bad of a reaction. I think it was a combination of the fact that I was just overall a bit emotionally stressed that day for some reason. I still haven't quite figured out why. Maybe my meds didn't kick in or something. And then the combination of Vic Mignogna's crazy awesome voice acting. And, well, Al I can forgive myself for. Al basically, like, died in all the ways that count in that moment there. So, yeah, I think it was all that made me cry so much. But, like, under normal circumstances, I feel like I wouldn't have cried that much. Would I have gotten teary? Yes. Would I have sobbed for, like, 10 minutes after the video ended? No? So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, now that, everything's super shitty, let's get back. It's episode 42. Oh, I forgot to mention, the football game's still going on, 4 hours later, so I'm just recording anyway, so apologize for any loudspeakers or screaming drunk people you might hear in the background of this video.
We believe there's a chance these notes were written in code.
You think so?
Alchemists are typically very protective of their research and methods. They bury the meaning of their notes beneath a layer of metaphor and allegory. These are almost straightforward.
Sorry, I'm getting a little teary again, just seeing that Al's basically gone.
Where am I? Al! Albert! Oh, goodness, you're okay. I was so scared you might not wake up. I didn't know what to do. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to freak you out like that. So where are we? And why am I in pieces?
Al.
Why don't we start putting you back together?
Please, if you don't mind.
Can you hold
Like
on
the
to
Scarecrow
this
in
one
Wizard of
with
Oz.
Let's see. This goes.
Isn't that a part of his right shoulder?
Seems to be. I just
Leave this to the
wish we
engineer.
correctly.
Reassemble the pieces.
What you figuring out, May?
What are you doing, May?
What have you done? How could you be so careless, May?
It's a puzzle.
Here, let me take a look at those other pages, Marco.
Come on, guys, you don't have much time left.
Over here.
What about Aurelian?
Oh yeah, right here. I wonder if we...
Transmutation circle.
It's the countrywide transmutation circle.
It's too late for this to help us now. Wait, you saying what I think? You mean these damn research notes are completely useless to us? No way, you can't be serious. Well, what about what's gonna happen to our families, our country? I'm sorry. I should have known this was nothing but an act of futility. It was naive to think someone else's research could save us.
You're not even looking at the research itself. You're just looking at the shape it makes.
Because you were trying to tell me.
That's not, it can't be all.
Couldn't see a way to stop this.
I'm standing up for Scar's brother. That's
We're
bullshit.
missing something.
He's gotta have something in there.
We've only broken the first code, and I bet there's more.
Yes!
There's gotta be some other message hidden in there.
Thank you, Al.
Wow, can't you cover your mouth, you idiot? Well, thanks for caring that I'm getting sick.
He's gonna accidentally discover something by sneezing, isn't he?
Who cares? Good job, moron. You blew the whole damn thing upside down.
That's gotta be it.
Turn upside down what's on the back of the transmutation circle.
There's two sides. We've got to put it back together and then flip it over. You were right, Al.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. It's a new Amestrian transmutation circle. But it's activated through Xinghe's alchemy instead.
Yay! Hope. What the fuck is wrong with you?
There's no evidence that something's come through this way.
Why is there a bloody X over that door? Pride. Yeah. And there he is.
You must be the Crimson Alchemist.
The soldiers of Briggs are much stronger and more resourceful than you might realize.
I almost forgot that they were planning to kill everyone at Briggs.
They use their strength to your favor.
Well, if you insist that I carve the crest of blood at Briggs, I'd be happy to oblige you.
You leave Briggs alone. They're good people.
None since we spoke. The situation is still normal here, but we've heard that Kempton's gone missing.
Miles is there. No.
There was an explosion, and we did a thorough search.
I don't want any of them to die.
No bodies turned up.
Not even Buccaneer, and he pisses me off a little
All
bit.
the other men that are missing, and the Fullmetal Alchemist. Keep moving, Thomas! Just don't stop! Thomas!
I don't think Thomas can move anymore.
I won't die for this! That's terrible.
He finished the circle.
Tunnels connected. The day of reckoning is almost within our grasp. Fullmetal Alchemist. Fullmetal Alchemist.
Nothing is gonna be happy, is it? Not a single damn thing.
Go ahead and line up. It's time to take a lunch break.
Hey!
You know, Rose, I'd love to try your 3-meat pie sometime.
Well, I promise to make it as soon
It's
as
Rose.
I'll try to be patient.
Excuse me, miss. May I have some food, if you don't mind?
What are you doing on the ground, Vaughn?
Delicious meal and the smile of a lovely young lady are more help than you can imagine. I'm actually looking for the Church of Leto where the riot started. Do you know if there's a passage that leads underground?
Yeah, I can show you where it is.
Oh, is he trying to find the tunnels?
It's some kind of miracle.
That's no miracle, but I know what it is. That's alchemy.
The tunnel. Careful of the shadows. Yep.
Let's see if I can trap them.
Not possible. These are literally shadows. Is it confined to the circle?
You'll die if you pass it. Correct. You can't survive outside of your container, can you? It's not much different than your flask, is it?
Huh.
I'll take that as a yes.
I wonder why.
What's wrong? Why the silent treatment? Did I hit a nerve?
It's pride. You probably did.
There are 7 deadly sins within man. Lust, greed, sloth, gluttony,
envy, wrath, and of course, pride. Pride was his strongest trait. And the mere fact that he took the time and energy to give you his original appearance, that act alone shows how egotistical he truly is. You are the pure essence of your father, but you can give him a message. Tell him Slave 23 will be dropping in quite soon. Just tell him to be patient and relax in his chair beneath Central. I'm coming. I am waiting for Hohenheim. Enjoy it.
Kimberly.
What the hell? It couldn't be. It's Chakra!
Oh. That's an issue I'm not sure anyone saw coming. I guess this will only make it easier for Kimberly to carve the crystal blood.
Timing, Mr. Kimberly. And on top of that, I've got a number of my top men already stationed inside the fort. They'll spring their treachery when the fighting starts. The ensuing chaos should weaken the...
Kimberly brought them there.
Fort Briggs will belong to Trump.
He's just using you. You're just more blood.
Let's send a declaration of war.
He enjoys himself way too much with that shit.
Yeah, hello? This is Zampan. I'm reporting in. I'm one of Kimberly's soldiers. Dr. Marco and Scar are hiding out in the slums of Aspect Village.
You made
Are
the
you
right
seriously
choice,
selling them out?
and I promise that you'll be protected.
You're a dickbag.
Dr. Mark,
Are you kidding me?
things are starting to look up.
No, they're not!
The wicked vlogger.
I don't know why, but when Hohenheim was listing off the sins and they're showing all their pictures, I got this sudden rush of nostalgia just thinking about how far we've come since I first saw Lust and Gluttony. That it's only been a few months, but it's been a long journey with you guys, and I can just tell by the way the episodes are going that from here on out it's just gonna be a push towards the end, and I'm gonna be really sad for it to end. But anyway, about the episode, with every episode, I'm just more and more convinced of how like Al I am. Like, I mean, I don't want to think that because I see that as like a huge honor to be compared to Al because of how good a soul he is, and so I feel like a little self-centered or something when I say that, but it's just the whole fact that he and I both had more faith in the research than that. We both like came up with the ideas at the same time. It's just like we're right on the same wavelength, and they've got something. They've just got to work on it. They got to figure out how they can use it before it's too late. Things are super kicking off in so many ways. I really hope Al's soul can stay attached to his body long enough for them to figure it out. Sloth finished the tunnel, perfect circle, and for some reason Pride is confined to that tunnel, like very specifically confined. The moment where von Hohenheim confronted Pride was, I think, a really powerful moment. And before I talk about it, I just want to clear something up because though most everyone was like talking about how it was such a good show to make me feel this way. There were some rude comments, but I know I hated Hohenheim when he first came in, but you have to understand the purpose of viewpoints. When I basically first met Hohenheim way back in episode 2, he was the douchebag father who left his wife and kids when they really needed him. That's all I knew, because all we had was Ed's point of view. All we know was that their father left them, their mother died alone, and they had basically nothing. They had to rely on others. Now that I know more about him and I learn more about him, I like him more and more as a character. I sympathize with him more, and I do think he's a really great character, because I now see the sides of himself that he never showed to Ed and that we never got to see until this point. That's how the show progresses. That's how any story progresses. So, yes, I don't hate Hohenheim anymore. And, yeah. But just that moment with him confronting Pride in the tunnel was so powerful, because it's both been so long since that day, and because he met Trisha and all of his friends and had children and all this stuff, he's got so much more hope for humanity and the world, and you can see how much that shows in just his determination and the way he was able to stand up to Pride. Whereas in some ways, like, morally, though that's not quite the right word I'm looking for. I know a word probably exists for it, and even though I'm an English major, I can never figure it out. But Father's actually kind of sunken low from there, because he's split his being into homunculi that, yes, it makes it easier to do his bidding, but he's still kind of like destroying himself a bit in the process, if that makes any sense. It makes perfect sense in my head. I can't get the words to come out. But, yeah. I can't believe Zampano betrayed them. Like, what the hell? They're helping you. They're doing their best to help you. They took mercy on you, and you're selling them out to friggin' envy? I hope they can work quick. I hope Ed can heal. Hope Al doesn't leave his body. I hope the Briggs soldiers are able to prevent the whole Crest of Blood thing from happening, but I really don't see that happening, so I'm just gonna pray that Major Miles and all the other soldiers I know and love in Briggs somehow make it out alive. That would be nice. Probably not gonna happen. I'll hope anyway. And I think the last thing I want to say about this episode was that, speaking of coming so far, seeing Rose again, and she came from episode 3 and she had lost everything she believed in, and we got that beautiful speech from Ed to her that was really harsh but also really perfect, and I kind of keep that quote with me now, too, because of how much I relate to it. About the stand up, keep moving forward. You've got 2 good legs, so use them. You're strong enough to make your own path. I probably butchered that quote a little bit, but I love that quote to death. And see how far she's come to just wanting to help in any way she can, for standing up on her own, for doing what she can, even if it's the smallest thing, just having hope and moving forward with our life. And I think that's something we can all take from it. And I'm getting super sappy again. I thought I was fine. Good grief. But yeah, I'm surprised at how much I love that episode, but I think it was a good one to have after the emotional train wreck of last episode. But thank you guys for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.